What if I told you there's a force so powerful? Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. It works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even while you sleep. It doesn't care about your job title, your salary, or your education. The people who understand it collect it. The people who don't pay it. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which side you're on. Let's start with the basics. What is compound interest? Simple interest is straightforward. You invest $1,000 at 10%. You earn $100 every year, forever the same. Compound interest is different. That $100 you earned gets added to your principal. Next year, you earn 10% on $1,100, not $1,000. The year after, 10% on $1,210. See what's happening? Your interest is earning interest. That's it. That's the whole secret. Money making money fight on top of money. Sounds small, but give it time and it becomes something extraordinary. Let me show you exactly how extraordinary. Person A invests $10,000 at age 20, gets 10% per year, never adds another dollar. Person B waits until age 40, invests the same $10,000, same 10% per year. At age 60, person A has $452,000. Person B has only $67,000. Same amount invested, same interest rate. The only difference when he does 20 years. Person A made $385,000 more by doing absolutely nothing extra. That's not magic, that's math. And that math works for anyone. Now let's make it even more real. $100 a month, starting at age 25 at 10% per year. By age 65, you have $637,000. You only put in $48,000 of your own money. The other $589,000. Compound interest created it for you. Here's a trick the wealthy use to think about money. It's called the rule of 72. Take 72. Divide it by your annual interest rate. That's how many years it takes to double your money. At 6%, your money doubles every 12 years. At 10%, every 7.2 years. At 12%, every 6 years. So $10,000 at 10% becomes $20,000 in 7 years. Then $40,000, then $80,000, then $160,000 without you adding a single dollar. The longer you wait to start, the fewer doublings you get. Every year you delay costs you an entire doubling cycle. But here's what nobody tells you about compound interest. It works exactly the same way against you. Credit card debt at 20% interest. You owe $5,000. You pay the minimum every month, mostly covering interest. In 10 years, you've paid thousands, but you still owe thousands. Because compound interest is now working for the bank, not for you. Student loans, car loans, buy, now pay later. Every single one uses compound interest to extract money from you, permanently. The wealthy understand this. That's why they avoid consumer debt like a disease. And why they put their money where compound interest works for them, not against them. So where does compound interest actually work for you? Option 1, index funds, historically 8 to 10% per year, the most powerful vehicle for most people. Option 2, dividend stocks. Companies pay you just for owning their shares. Then you reinvest those dividends. Option 3, high yield savings accounts. Lower returns, but zero risk. Good for emergency funds. The key word in all three, reinvest. Never take out the interest. Never spend the dividends. Put it all back in. That's what activates the compounding. The moment you take money out, you break the cycle. Think of it like a snowball rolling downhill. Small at the top. But the longer it rolls, the bigger and faster it gets. Stop it halfway down, and you get a medium snowball. Let it run to the bottom, and it's enormous. There is one thing that destroys compound interest faster than anything else. Waiting. Every single day you don't start. You lose compounding time you can never get back. I'm not saying invest everything you have tomorrow. I'm saying start with whatever you have. $50, $100, even $20. The amount matters less than you think. The time matters more than you can imagine. A 25-year-old investing $50 a month will retire with more than a 40-year-old investing $500 a month. Read that again. $50 beats $500 because of time. The best day to start was yesterday. The second best day is today. Compound interest is not a secret of the wealthy. It's a law of mathematics, available to absolutely everyone. The only question is, are you using it or ignoring it? If this video changed how you think about money, hit that like button. Subscribe, because next video we break it down index funds, what they are, how they work, and why Warren Buffett recommends them for 99% of investors. See you there. And remember, time is the only ingredient you cannot buy more of.